everybody. Merry Christmas to each and every one of you, and welcome to Living a Lego Life. My name's Clay Green, and it's good to be with all of you this wonderful holiday season. I wanted to come right with you all, and today do just a quick build. Wanted to show you a few items that I got for Christmas. Not as a bragging point, but just as something I can share with you tonight and be able to enjoy with building a few items and be able to, spend a little time. So just wanted to go ahead and come before you, and I greatly appreciate everybody that's been able to join tonight. Looking forward to doing some wonderful building on some smaller items that I've got today. Also, in today's episode, we'll be going over the this or that challenge. So we did one of these earlier. There was the Batman cows, where we had the classic Batman cowl versus the new Batman cowl, and the classic won out over the two of those, and I still need to go back and build the new version of the Batman cowl. I did promise you all that, and I will follow through on my word on it, and we'll make sure that we get that built before the new year starts. Anyway, so wanted to go ahead and show you just a couple of items that I got for Christmas. My little niece from my brother, Carlton, went ahead and they got me some Legos because they know how much I love Lego. And so they got me a few items. So I'll go ahead and I'll show you what all they got me. So one of the first items that they got me here is the one of the mystery packs of the minifigs. So we'll build this here in just a minute. You know, it's a minifig, so it's like 5 or 6 different pieces. So it's set number 71031, and of course you don't know what you're getting until you open it up and you start building it. So looking forward to doing this one. And then he also got me this the clone 501st clone trooper set. It's got 285 pieces. It's going to be set number 75280. So exciting times there. We're going to build this. Looks like a little small AT-AT almost with a speeder bike. Comes with 4 different clone troopers and a couple of battle droids. So that should be fun as well. So we'll build this tonight as well. And then at the end of that, what we'll do is we will go in and do the this or that challenge and set up the voting for that opportunity so that you can go in, vote on which one you would prefer to see me build starting in the new year. And I'm telling you, this time, this is not a Batman cowl situation, smaller item. This is big. Real big, and I'm excited about it. So I hope you all are as well. I've been sitting on these items for a little bit of time because I've been so busy. Not saying my life's getting any less busy, but hey, you know, you got to start building sometime. So looking forward to it. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll get opened up. We'll open the mystery minifig, see who we got here first. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll switch over to my camera here. And just another thing, just a little bit of housekeeping. I am going to be switching over to primarily focusing on YouTube as well for my videos for going forward. The working on TikTok often, issues that I'm finding there is it doesn't allow you to show the live videos after the fact, after you have done the shows. So nobody can go back and find what we did for that specific show. I'll still try to upload clips to TikTok occasionally, but primarily going to focus on being on YouTube and putting my concentration to make that channel much more higher quality and try to focus a little bit more on stability of being and coming to the shows a little bit more often, making sure that I'm sticking to a schedule and building with each and every one of you at a time whenever you can expect me to be there. So looking forward to this opportunity and this chance for us to be able to build together. If you have any Lego that you got for Christmas, why don't you go ahead and talk about it here in the chat, or you can also find us over on Facebook at Living a Lego Life there as well. So please feel free to go over there and join the group. Be glad to see anything that you got for Christmas. Put your items on there as well. Looking forward to us having a wonderful 2022 of building amazing sets and seeing what all that we have. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's open up the mystery minifig first, see what we got. Thank you, Tilly, for the wonderful present. Use my fingernail clippers here to give me a little bit of a notch. And then we'll tear down the side. So here we go. I know some people are so expert at this that they can just, I feel a bag. What do I feel? Magic. I don't know. Anyway, I'm not that good. So, maybe someday. Maybe someday. All right. Pieces are falling out. You mean it comes with instructions? Huh. Interesting. All right. Okay. Oh, there's more in there. And there's the legs. All right. Empty. All right, I'm going to flip over to my show here so that you can see straight down. And it looks like... I'm not even sure who this is. Let's see here. So... is this Captain Britain? No, it ain't Captain Britain. Huh. Interesting. I may have to pull this up on YouTube in order to be able to see. Oh, this is the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy, I think. All right, so let's go ahead and see what the instructions say, because why a minifig would come with instructions, not exactly for sure, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and we'll figure it out. And let's see here. I need my knife. Where are you? All right. Sorry. Had it up underneath my keyboard. So, trusty dusty knife. Pop that open, set it over to the side there. Open it up. And so it looks like this one right here. And I am just pulling a complete blank on, well, that's weird. You would think that the instructions would be made for the specific person, but they are just for whoever. So, I am going to Google who this is because, well, it's been a while. Let's see here. Marvel minifig. Marvel minifigures. Blind pack. Blind bags. Okay. Not sure exactly why in the world I am just pulling a blank today. It's been a rough day. So, the Blade of Thanos Gamora from the What If show. Alright, so we have, looks like a couple of legs here. So, as usual, the legs attach right into the body. And then, of course, we have a head that's going to go on to that for Gamora. And looks like the overall blade is going to be, looks like we got extra pieces there. So this goes here. We have one that goes in one end. And the other end goes in the other end. I didn't know if maybe both of the tips went in, but you can see here. All right. And then, of course, she's going to get hair because she's not bald. So we'll put her hair on here. Looking all fancy schmancy. And then it doesn't exactly say what that... Okay, I see. So to give her some action going on here. So this little... It's like a post with a... It's a clear post with kind of an angle to it with a single portion coming out of it, and then that's going to go right on here so that you can give her action stance. Nice if she's jumping and attacking as the blade of Thanos. Alright, and blade in hand, turn it a little bit there. Comes with one extra piece, as you can see here, which is just the hilt of her blade. And then it makes her look like this right here. And I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and flip over to the front screen here. Okay, so as you can see here, hopefully it's not too bright. Let's see here. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Camera's wanting to focus on me more than it is the come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, so yeah. Sometimes you can make the camera focus a little bit differently by doing this. And it's not going to. Oh, there we go. Well, anyway, you can see. So she's like a action stance going on, so that that's what the little clear part. Yes, there we go. Finally. All right, so the little clear piece goes in here, and you can see her hair, her blade, details on her torso and her legs. And rotating around just a little bit further here. And alright, so there you go. Blade of Gamora, Blade of Thanos, Gamora. Nicely built. So, that was quick and easy. Not too horribly painful, other than the fact that I was struggling with getting camera to come in and focus really well. But, you know, as we continue on doing this and the show becomes a little bit more high quality, I will work on focus. I'll work on maybe seeing if we can't invest in some higher quality cameras eventually. We'll keep this going. We'll keep it going. All right, so next up is going to be my phone doing the Google thing for some reason, trying to do the OK Google thing. Stop it, Clay. All right, so next up is 501st Legion Clone Troopers, 285 pieces, number 75280. It's going to be, as I said earlier, you have your 4 Clone Troopers, 2 of your battle droids, and a speeder bike, and also a armored transport, almost like a ATST, smaller version. All right, so let's get her open, see what we can find in here. So this is not one that has the tape around the edges. So typically with these, they would want you to punch holes in the box in order to be able to open it up, but I do not like to do that. So I'm going to slowly take my knife, and I'll show this as I do it. So we have it here for the unboxing. Typically I take my knife and just run it along the edge here. See, right here they have push a hole in here, rip the box open, but I do not like to tear my boxes up any more than I have to whenever I am building. So if you just get in there real nice and good, just give it a small little bit of a twist, less damage to the box whenever you do that. I mean, there's still going to be some damage, but it's better than completely tearing it all to pieces. Because I do keep my boxes so that, not that I plan on ever selling my sets, but maybe for transportation, things along those lines, probably a better bet of being able to put it in Ziploc bags and then transport it to the appropriate place whenever the time comes. All right. Breaking loose the glue there on this side, and then one more side, and we should be into the box. Just want to make sure I do not run a knife through my hand on live television, because I used to work for a home shopping network years ago, and part of the safety training that I did with my employees was talking about how accidents can happen on live television. You want to make sure that you don't end up injuring yourself or anything along those lines. But there was this one on HSN, Home Shopping Network, where this gentleman would he was taking a samurai sword and was like, "This thing is made of the most solid of steels, guaranteed no breaks." And he was whacking it on the table, and when he whacked it like 3 times, I think, and on the 3rd time, the blade snapped in half, and the sharp end stabbed right into his arm. And he was like, "Oh, that got me." And I was like, yeah, I think it did. So, yeah, that's one of the safety videos that I always used whenever I was teaching to. Please be careful whenever you're using sharps if you are opening items up. So, all right, this one's going to be, everything's emptied out there. I'll set this over here to the side. All right, so we have bag number 1, bag number 2, and a set of instructions booklet, and a little set of stickers here as well. That's more stickers than I usually get, even for some of the larger builds that I do. So, very interesting. Okay, so we have the book here. Just open it up. How to open the box and empty everything out. I don't know how you. Well, I guess maybe that's for if you're looking at it online instead of actually looking at the book, because how are you going to know to do that if you ain't already in there? Anyway, so bags 1, bag 2. Bag 1's going to have a speeder box. Number 2 is going to have like the ATST. Both of them have 2 stormtroopers inside, and bag 1 has 2 of the droids. And so we'll start building through all of this and get started. So, all right, so I'm going to set this right up here in front of me. Set bag number 2 over here to the side. Stickers over to the side. And let's get opening. Let's crack it like it. All right, so bag number 1 get tore open here. And there's the dump. It's a good dump, everybody. Sorry. That was maybe not the. It could have been taken the wrong way, huh? I never thought about that until after. Some things you just out of your mouth and you can't take it back. That's all good though. All right, so then dumping the little bag out here. All right, so all pieces are laid out. You can see there's some helmets in here. There's some body parts for some droids over here. Set this down to the side for the discard. Okay. All right, so let's move these all right here, and let's crack open the book. And let's see here. I'm going to see if this works. My little instructions booklet. So the first thing it tells me to do is let's go ahead and let's build some 501st Legion soldiers, stormtroopers. Go ahead and bring these over, and these guys, of course, are going to be very similar to each other. Similar body parts, similar faces, because what? They're all clones. All right, so that goes there, and then on top of that, you get a helmet that goes on. I don't know if anybody watched the Clone War shows, but they were fantastic. Absolutely great story writing, so much better than even some of the episodes 1, 2, and 3, I would almost say. So, if you ever get a chance to go back and watch some of those, definitely take your opportunity to do that. So there's one stormtrooper down. Let's get the other stormtrooper here built out real quick. Get those knocked out of the way. And put his head on here. And put your helmet on. And let's find you a blaster here. Alright, and there's the blaster. So, that is 2 of our 501st soldiers ready to go. So, as you can see here, there you go. There's number 1. Number 2. They both look the same. Blasters. Nice details along the chest leading up into the helmet. Then on the back, of course, their standard uh, pack that they usually have on their back here, as well as like their little, it's almost like a stasis system or something. I don't know. Anyway, all right. So we got a couple of the 501st. Then we need to build out our droids. I'm guessing it'll probably be the next part. So let's go ahead and just flip the page here. And yep, 2 droids. Both of them exactly the same as well. So we will go ahead and build out our Roger droids. These guys are pretty awesome. So you basically have a head that's going to connect to a body, which is going to connect to arms, going to connect to legs. All right, so bringing it back here. And their little bodies, their little legs, snap on there like that. Need a couple of hands. Their arms are going to snap on like this. And another arm over here on this side. All right. Roger. Give him a blaster. I did enjoy the droids and stuff for the first few movies, episodes 1, 2, and 3. They did add some comedy relief to a otherwise not so great set of movies that ended up. I mean, if you try to watch those now, with a high definition television, the blue screen or the green screen is very noticeable. It's very difficult to watch it, just to be honest with you. Really a struggle with like, what were they thinking? But oh well, I digress. Still love Star Wars. Just those were not some of my favorite movies at all. All right, so let's see here. Let me finish up. Put his arms on here for us. And one more arm here should be right there. So the interesting thing is that there's extra arms in here galore. You have one that is angled, and then the other one is almost really straight. And so, give you a blaster. So it looks like we have extra body parts there for just in case. All right, so I'll go ahead and flip back over here again. Here is your battle droids. Nicely built. Blaster on the arm. 2 arms. Nothing goes on the back, and so it is a just standard droid. All right, so that's all of our little characters there built. All of our minifigs. Set them over to the side, and let's get cracking on the speeder bike. All right, so the first thing we're going to need is, it says that we should have a 8x2, which looks like that one is 6x2. So that's 4 and 4 is 8. Yep. All right, so here we go. Going to switch back over again. All right, here we go. 8x2 flat piece, and then we have to have a looks like a 2x2 with a rounded end here on the side. Switching over to the next page. Ben, this doesn't have as many black pieces. Maybe I can just leave this book laying flat, and it should be okay. Let's move my mousey there. All right, so then we need this 2x8 as well. Blue piece. It's gonna lay on top of here, and then there is another longer. Looks like a 10. 4, 5, 6. That's 12. All right, so it's a 12x2 flat piece, and that's going to extend here. And then after that, looks like there is a couple of these blue with a single stud on them. It's going to get laid down there. Here we go. Interesting. That doesn't seem... Ah, I see what happened there. And as typical, I have already messed up a little bit. Got some allergies going on. I do apologize, friends. Okay, so this blue piece needs to come off here as well. Alright, so then there needed to be this 2x4, then this longer blue piece, and then this piece right here goes on. Now it's all starting to come together. And then there's a pointed end that goes at the very end here. There we go. Alright, and then so back here on the rounded end we have some 1x2 with a single point on top. 3 of those gets put on here. And here's number 3. And if you feel free to leave any kind of comments that you want in the chat, I have figured out how to put chat in here where I can see it a little bit better now as well. So I will respond as I see the chats coming in. Alright. And then, alright, so that's those pieces. The next is I'm going to need a 4x1 here with a little 1-point angler. That's going to go on the back. Alright, so there's that. And then there's a single point that is going to go on there, which is black. Come on now. Alright, so that gets attached there, and then there's this black angle. Spread our pieces out here a little bit so we can see a little bit more closely. Here it is. Okay. And then there's a 1x2 block that's thick. It's going to go back here on the back. Come on now. Snap in place. And then it looks like a gray single point that's going to go up underneath the lip here. Alright, so with all that, it's going to get connected here on the back. It's going to make like a little fin, as you can see here. Alright, and then on page 12, so it looks like we need this, and it's going to get this little gear here. And then we're going to get 2 of these 1x2s that have the gear in them, the gear through them. Excuse me. Just ate supper a little while ago, so talking after eating is sometimes a little bit of a hiccup fest for me. Alright, so those 2 go there. And then those single point flat pieces are going to get laid up on top of that. Nope. Cross that to add that stability into the build. Okay, and then it looks like another one of the gear covers. Here we go. It's going to go through this piece of Technic practically. Okay, alright, so then that's going to get snapped on back here along the back, and it looks like there's a 1x2 that's going to get snapped onto that after I get it snapped on here. That goes there, and then this goes here. Alright. Hopefully everybody can see everything that I'm doing. I'm trying to give you the best quality show as possible. Don't want to leave anybody hanging. Alright, so next we need a 1x4 in the gray, which is located right here, and it's going to go across and hold all that together we just built. And then we have a 2x2 gray flat piece here. It's going to go across here and stabilize that. And then there is a 1x2 black plate that goes right in here. Alright. There you go. Alright. So I'm going to set this over to the side. Looks like we're going to do some different building now. Before we go there, just a pause real quick, just to have a quick drink of my coffee so that I can wake up with just a little bit. Lovely. Love it. All right. Sorry about the quick break there. Back to the show. All right. So the next thing we're going to need here is looks like a blue step 2x2. And then that is going to get a couple of 1x2 stacked on top of each other. Blue. And that is going to go right on top of that step. Thicken that up a little bit. Okay. And then there should be a blue 1x2 step that goes around here to the back. It's going to make this into a nice square. And we turn the page. And then, alright, so across that, and you see this has a couple of posts that are right here. We're going to have another set of those one post flat pieces that go along the top here. Here's this one. And then there is looks like a 1x2 blue. It's going to snap to the front here. Alright, so that is on there. And then this is all going to get attached right in this area here. And then we are going to have this nice little angle that's going to fill in this gap here. There we go. Kind of making ourselves a little seat. And hopefully you can see there really well. Okay. So just a reminder, if you're watching us here hopefully tonight on YouTube, or if you're watching the replay later on, if you will go ahead and hit the like button, which is a thumbs up on YouTube, and then there is a subscription by clicking on the little bell. You'll then get notifications of any time that I go live, other than whenever I send it out on Facebook as well, so that you're aware at those points. But would love to have you join us at every time that we go live when we're doing a live show. Some live shows will be longer than others, but definitely would love to have you with us at any opportunity that we have. So next I just added a 1x2 black plate on here, and then we're going to have 4 more of these single point Lego. It's kind of like a flat. So there's 4 of those. Number 3. There's quite a bit of these that's built into this one. 4. Alright, so that's that. And then on top of this, we will have, looks like a 2x2 with a 1x2 on top. Here we go. And that is going to click right in here to make our seat for our minifig to be able to ride on. And next. Alright, so next we're going to have this angle here, and the first of our stickers is going to be added at this point. So sticker number 3 is going to go here, and that is just this little single blue. And here comes the challenge. Can I hit it decently after all the coffee that I've drank today? course, stickers just being stickers. And just a hair bit off, but not too bad. See? There you go. Alright, so that one's done. And then that is going to get strapped onto the front of this here. Give us that nice angular look that runs along the front here of the speeder bike. Okay, and then it says that we need this one pointer with a hook on it. Move this back over here. Flip that, flip this. Here we go, this one. And so that one is going to go right here. Okay, so extra blaster there. Actually, I think I am going to use the book. And let's see if we've got a second one of these. Right up under here somewhere. Apologies for all the rustling. Take me just a minute to get my second one of these out. Alright. Man, that is just better. Better. Alright, so next we're going to need this, and it looks like we are going to have a sticker fest going on. So, first one we're going to need is number 1 here. Okay. I think about the best way to line this up is to try to line along with the bottom of the piece of Lego, the angle. Alright, and then across the top is going to be a number 10, which is this one here, and the gray is going to go up towards the post. So, come on, Clay, you can do it. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. Oh no. Jeez. That just went off the rails at the last second. Still got a little bit of angle to it, but not too horribly bad. Alright, well, you know, you try. And then the last one is number 2 here, which is going to be the other side of it. Alright. And here we go. Alright, so 3 sides all added on to there. And then this is going to get installed along the back here of the bike. Fill in the back of it to give it a nice rounded angle on the back here. Coming together very nicely. This is a nice bike. Speeder bikes were always one of my favorites whenever I was, fell in love with them, of course, in Return of the Jedi. Amazing items. Of course, into the Star Wars world. Alright, so then the speeder back here, the handles are going to get added on here. We got all kinds of extra blasters here, so let's set these over to the side here. It's just extra pieces that we're not going to, they're all going to go in the baggie. Alright, so here's this. This goes with the thicker side out. Okay, so there's that. And then the grippers are going to go in here with the thick part in the middle. So it's going to go up like that. And then this part is going to go opposite, like such. Alright. Well, no, a little bit of a gap there. Nice, nice. Alright, so that's going to get snapped here on the front. Right in that gap right there. Perfect. Alright. So, I don't know, has anybody watched any good movies or anything as of late? Usually in the holiday season, whenever things are slowing down, especially near the weekends, and on Christmas, I try to go catch movies as much as possible. Let's see here what all have I watched. I did watch the new Matrix movie. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs down. Sorry if I offend anybody. I know my wife was hoping it would be awesome. I don't know if she really liked it because she did say that I needed to calm my anger down when it came to that, but that's okay. Anyway, it was I did not enjoy the movie all that much at all. Didn't think it was that great. Seemed like they really just didn't put much effort into it to make the movie. So anyway, so there was the Matrix. I saw that. I saw House of Gucci yesterday as well. I've seen Ghostbusters. It was really good. Spider-Man was fantastic. So if you've had the opportunity to watch the new Spider-Man movie, definitely tell me what you think about it. But no spoilers, please. Inside of the chat, that would be nice. And that was good stuff. Let's see here. What else? What else? What else? Oh, so adding these other parts in here. But yeah, Spider-Man was fantastic. Be sure to stay for both of the credit scenes at the end of the movie so that you are able to see all the, upcoming stuff that is on its way to us. Let's see here. What else? Ghostbusters, I enjoyed it quite a bit. I thought it was well done, even though it was a lot of it was almost reboot to or rewriting of the original. So, but it was good too. I enjoyed it. Good storytelling. Anything else that I watched? Not anything I could think of, to be honest with you. Anyway, do you have any Christmas movies that you all watch? Cozy Madoo. It's good to see you. Pleasure. Hope everything is going well tonight. I'm not sure what the vom.red actually is, but glad you could join us. Hopefully that's not trying to be some sort of link. Otherwise, I would hate to have to actually. It makes me a little nervous. I'm going to go ahead and remove that one just in case. There you go. Sorry about that. Please don't be trying to spread any kind of viruses or anything along those lines on the on my page. If you could help it, it'd be nicely appreciated. All right, so then that little step that I just built is all going to get snapped onto the bottom here. All right, so this is where we're at. I just built this portion right here. Nice. All right, so the next piece is going to be, we got a little 2x6 here, and that's going to get a sharp nose added onto it, if I can find it. Okay, it's going to be gray. It's going to be pointed. I'm not seeing it anywhere here. Hopefully not. No, I'm just overlooking it here. It's got to be here somewhere. come back to that in just a second here. Alright, this little piece of a seat's going to go right here. Maybe picking up a few of these other parts along this sides here will help make it. I did not put it somewhere else inside of here, did I, on accident? Anybody see me do that? There. Well, it's always a possibility. It might be a call to the good folks there at Lego to get a missing piece, which does not seem to be anywhere here to be found. Alright, well, we'll just move along. I'll come back to it. Alright, so that's going to 1x2 here, and then another black 1x2 as well. It's going to go right here. And turn the page. Okay, and then so it looks like I need this 2x3 here, and this is going to get, what are we getting here? This here. Oh, hey. See, Lego didn't do me dirty. They didn't do me dirty. They usually don't. I mean, I have had to send out for other pieces, and I hope some of these older sets that I've got that have never been opened have all the pieces in them. To be honest with you, I do not even want to think about the hassle it may be to try to get them convinced that I have sit for so long on some of these items without ever opening them. Okay, so let's see. There's this piece here, and then I need this piece. And that is going to go right up here on this front end. And then my face is itching. Goodness. Alright, so this is going down here. This is going to allow us to add some pieces to the sides here. Alright, then that gets flipped over, and it's going to get attached right in here. Alright, nicely done. And then there's this flat piece here that's going to go right across here. And we're going to get this step. It's going to go on the back here. Alright, so that's going to make the front like so. Alright, let's keep her moving. I don't know if anybody ever watches the Manitowoc Minute on Facebook, but that Barons guy is hilarious. Alright, so we're going to put a couple of blasters on here. Blaster 1, the little trigger item that goes on here is gotta be here somewhere. Oh, here we go. This little rocker part that goes on to the blasters for being able to add those on. That goes there, and then there's this flat black piece that's going to get snapped on here, and then underneath there we're going to get one of these with a little handle that comes up. Alright, so then that's going to be pointing in that direction, and it's going to go just thus, like this. Alright, and then we're going to need this piece with this piece, and these two are going to go together. And then on top of that, It's going to be this flat, thicker piece with the 1x2, and that is going to be facing out this direction, and then we have this vent that goes along there like that. Okay, alright, so then that's going to go flat like this, and then we are going to put in this. It's going to go up like this, and then we get this little angled piece. It's going to nicely seal all that, making it nice and open there. And then look at these, looks like the little legs that go on the speeder bikes. That wasn't good. Alright. So that goes through there like that. And then this is going to get snapped on right there. Alright. So, coming together nicely. Alright, if you give me just a second, I'm going to see if I can't fish that one piece that I just dropped out from under the desk here. Oh, that's no bueno. Here we go. Alright. So that's done. And we're going to rotate it around. We're going to do about practically the same thing on the other side here. So we are going to put the blaster together. The flat piece here on that. That goes there. And then this piece goes here along the side. Good to see everybody that has been able to join tonight. Hope everybody's doing well. Merry Christmas again. For those of you that are just joining us, I'm glad everybody was able to join. Alright, this is going to get attached up here onto this front, like such. Just rounds out both sides of the bike, as you can see here. Okay. Then, of course, we're just going to do exactly the same thing we did over on the other side there for the vent and all. That goes there. And then on top of that, it's going to be the angle of the vent. And then if I lay this down here, this little hook area goes up like such. This angle rounds it off again. Okay. And then we add this piece on here as well, and try not to drop it like we did last time. Alright, there we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Alright. So there was that one. So now we have the storage packs on both sides of it. Turn the page. Alright, so the next thing we need is going to be this little skiff. And then there's going to be two of these little black pieces that are going to get added onto there. And alright, so we build two of these. There's one. Here's the other. These are going to get added up onto the front over here, like such. Just add a little bit more detail overall. Okay. That's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, so that's why we have the extra blasters here. So we have extra blaster, and it comes with a end on it here. So it's gonna make two of those, and I guess that makes more sense now to why we have all this extra. And then those are going to get snapped back here on the back. Like such. Guess so that the troopers will have them some blasters on them for if they get into any trouble with any of the droids. Alright. Nicely added. Nice little detail. Okay. And we're almost done with this piece, and this bag is almost finished. Then we'll move over to bag number 2 in just a minute. Alright, so looks like these red ones go up here onto, of course, the ends. So those is snapped in here. One there. One over on this side over here. And of course, just so that you can see the action. But don't shoot your brother's eye out or anything. Alright, so there we go. And then of course that comes with, looks like 3 extra blasts. Single pointers. Alright. So, wow. All these extra pieces here. Nicely made. Nicely made. Alright. So, that's bag number 1, all wrapped up with a nice bow. And we'll move on to bag number 2. And I'll move these spare parts over here. So, just as a recap, what we got here for bag number 1, we ended up with, let's see here, 2 clone troopers. Number 1, number 2. Alright. 2 of our 501st. We also ended up with 2 battle droids. The one I'm flying across the floor here. Alright. And then a speeder bike as well. Nicely built. Good detail. Front. Underneath. Along the back of it. View from the top. Got little handles here for the rider to have. Blasters along the front. Soldier is able to nicely fit sitting here in a chair for riding. And I don't often play with my Lego. Just to be honest with you, I just like building them. That could change with some of the other sets that I have coming up very, very soon. But, you know, here we go. Alright, so that one's over here to the side. Put it all to the side. And bag number 2 out of 2 coming right up. We'll go ahead and we'll get it opened up here. This is going to have a couple more of the 501st in there as well. There's 2 small baggies in it. Open these up and get us a nice little pile going here of our Lego. Lots of little pieces in here. so there's bag number 2 out of the way, and that is knocked out now as well. Okay, I'm going to switch back down to my camera overhead view. As you can see here, lots of little pieces. The first thing that we're actually going to be building is we're going to be building a clone trooper, one of them that has the jetpack on his back. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can't find, here's our body, and then we're going to put his legs on first. So, and this guy's going to be walking around backwards if I ain't careful. He must have been a reject from the gene pool there at the Camino. Alright, and let's see here. Let's find his jetpack. Jetpack. Here we go. Of course, that's going to go right over the post where his head is, and that's going to set up his jetpack. And then at that point, you throw his head on. And after that, you put on his helmet. And this is not his... Yeah, it is. So his helmet is different from the other guys. So just to show you. So you can see the helmet here, solid blue. The one that does the flying has a little fleck of red between his eyes and on the side of his mask. So maybe if I can... Okay, like right in here, you can see a little fleck of red. And then it's like right over like the side of the mask here of his helmet. It's got a little fleck of red there as well. Alright, so. And then he has a blaster, which is a little bit larger than the regular blaster. So, here we got a... Oh, pieces are rolling. Sorry if I knocked the microphone and made it squeal or anything in your ears. I do apologize. Let's see here. So, it looks like a silencer or something that goes on to the end of it here. So, nicely done. You can see the little silencer looking blaster end on it. And this is going to go, of course, in his hand. Okay. Kind of just a little bit misproportioned to the size of him, but that's fine. You have to kind of, if you're going to have them stand up, kind of give them a little bit of an angle to offset that weight. Alright, so there's the first one of those. And then let's go ahead and make the other clone trooper while we're in the process of doing that. So we put his legs on. This one, I don't think he is. I think he's just a regular trooper. So put the head on here. And then the helmet here is just regular clone trooper helmet, no red fleck. And then he will get a gun as well. Let's see here. Gun. Alright, where you at? Here we go. Regular gun. Regular blaster for regular clone trooper that can hit stuff versus the ones that can't. I did like the explanation of, that was another thing that came out of the clone, that was Bad Batch, of when they moved from using clones over to basically indentured servanthood of the people that lived in the galaxy for being stormtroopers. That was a interesting part of how they made that transition. They didn't follow command like the original, like the clone troopers did. Clone troopers did what they were told all the way up to Order 66 whenever they killed off many of the Jedi. But regular human beings that don't have that programming built in, of course, they are going to hesitate whenever they have possible moral complications, or they don't exactly agree with something that's being done. So you see that in the that's Bad Batch. Great show as well if you get an opportunity to watch that one. Okay, so I'm still building as I ramble on here as much as I possibly can. Just looking for missing pieces that are somewhere here inside of the pile. I'd probably be so much better at this if I just actually color separated everything, but then you guys would be like having to wait every time that I wanted to do any kind of color separation, and so that I don't want to put you guys through. I don't want to put you through that. So we're already 40 pages into this. So how long has our show been going? Let's see here. We have been live for, let's see here, considerable amount of time. Hour and 11 minutes. It ain't too bad. I've had longer shows. I think that building out the cowl was an extremely long show, but that's okay. I have nothing else to do, and you guys are more than welcome to come and go as you please. From watching the show and all, but stay as long as you can. Drop some comments in whenever you get a chance. Say hi, and then move along. I'll keep an eye out for other comments as they're made. If you're watching the replay later on, and try to answer any kind of questions that possibly may arise. Once again, I am transitioning over from TikTok and Facebook to primarily just on YouTube, just to kind of get myself established and try to focus at providing you guys with the best show that I possibly can, and without having to like rebuild everything 10 times whenever I'm building it. I'm supposed to flip this over. Alright, so that gets flipped over. These blue pieces that will allow for us to hook stuff onto the sides will be added in here. So exciting news coming up at the end of the show. The This or That challenge for beginning 2022. It's going to be first of many that will be coming up. So please stay tuned. Or if you're watching the replay, fast forward to the end of it so that you can see what's going to actually be built. I think everybody will be pretty well entertained with the items that are available there for you to pick from for the vote. Should be quite interesting to see the reactions and see who likes what from what I'm going to be showing as your opportunity to make the choice of what we'll be building for the This or That challenge. Coming soon to a YouTube near you. Alright, making good headway on this little ATST. Coming together nicely. Alright, so I need this little piece is going to go here, and then a single point silver is going to go here on this side. Looks like these flat blue 2x2s are going to be equaling out both sides of it over here. Hopefully none of you guys are having to work tomorrow, and you can enjoy a long weekend, or if you don't have to work weekends. If you have to work weekends and are having to work, or maybe you're in retail or something along those lines, I've been there and I understand completely. It's a rough industry to be in. People don't treat you nicely often. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But if everybody worked in retail at least for one season, they would have a whole different respect come out of that for everybody else that has to work it. So I feel you, brothers and sisters. Alright, this is going to get put in here on this side here, and this one's going to get added over here onto this side. Alright, coming along nicely. So the next one is going to be a 2x4. Alright, so this 2x4 is going to go here. It's going to get us started. Okay. Alright, and then we're going to have these tall one post with a little step on them. It's going to go on each side of this over here. Boy, straighten that up. That's not very well done, Clay. Come on. Alright, then we'll put the step here over the top of this. Alright, and then there's going to be this post is going to go through the middle here in one side and out the other. And then we are going to put this little circle part. So I'm going to put this up here and put this up here. A little bit of separation of pieces. So this circle here is going to go here with a 2x2 circle, and another 2x2 circle is going to go on top of that one right here. Alright, and let's see here. So those two go together, and then we're going to have this 2x2 face fording plate. It's going to go right here on this front portion here. And then, oops, it did not stick the way it's supposed to. Alright, there goes there. And then on the back here, we're going to have one of these angular pieces in black. That goes here. Nicely done. Alright, starting to come together real nice. This is what this piece looks like here. Alright. Having a great night. Hopefully everybody has a great new year coming up as well. Looking forward to what 2022 has to bring us. You know, we've been running through some rough patches for the last couple of years, and I think that it's doggone time that we have a better moment coming to us. Things that gotta get to looking up. Alright, so let's see here. This vent goes here, and then the other vent is going to go right underneath it there. It looks like that we needed to build a couple of those. Even though it, oh wait a minute, so this one goes on this side over here, and then the other one is going to go, here we go, this piece here, and then this piece, and this piece, and two more vents here somewhere. It's 8:30 Eastern Standard Time here in the Kentucky. Just checking to see what time it is. The wife said, I'm coming in to check on you at 10 o'clock to make sure you're still aware of the time. I told her I got clocks everywhere, but whatever, you know, all good. Alright, so this piece is going to go right across here. Alright, and then two of these pieces are going to go in this gap here. Alright, So, need this 1x2 portion coming up here sometime. Where's it at? Here it is. And then we're going to get this, looks like a handlebar thing here. Here we go. This piece is going to go here. And then there needs to be a blue vent. It's going to go on top of that. That's going to go back here on the back of this. And then, let's see, flip this. Here we go. This goes here. And then there needs to be this blue back of a seat portion right here. And that's going to go right here. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so then this is going to get flipped over here. The next thing we're going to add on is this little round piece here. It goes right there. It's going to make part of the blaster. And then we need these two little arms. We're going to go one over here on this side. Uh-oh. Then the other one is going to go right in here like such. Alright. Okay, and then this. Nope, not that. This is going to go right down in there. This little gray line is going to go across these two here. Alright. We're on the home stretch, everybody. Stick with it. Stick with it. This or that challenge coming up very quickly. Not much longer. Alright, so this is going to then get flipped back over here, and then it's going to get connected like such. Alright, and then that's going to go forward like that. Just adds a little bit of detail there. Alright, and then, so we got this, goes like this. Uh oh, hear my doggy outside. Wife must have put him out. Let him go potty. Alright, that goes there. And then I just saw it. Here we go. This part's going to go up on top of this here. I hope if YouTube is serving you up any kind of commercials or anything, that it all is Lego. That would be awesome. You know, you could see new items. I've seen some great commercials for the Lego adult items, such as the Spaceship Challenger and some of the other space items that have been put out there. I think those have been some great pieces that have really been put out there into the world for you guys to build. Out of everything that came out in 2022, here's another question for you. What would you say has probably been the one that's blown your mind the most? And did you get it? Or is it something that's on your bucket list? Something to dream of? Question of the day. Alright, put our control panel here. Alright. So many amazing Lego sets that are out there in the world. I'm telling you. Alright, so this is going to go be attached right here along the front. This piece is coming together nicely. I do have two different ATSTs. Yep, I got two ATSTs. One is the regular, one is the Raider. I like ATSTs. I like ATATs. Got a couple of those. Um, they're both pretty awesome. All right. ATAT, man, I'm telling you what. Empire Strikes Back, they're at the first of the movie whenever that came on screen at the very beginning. Just, I was done, people. I mean, absolutely. I was like, this is the most amazing thing. And if I was in a military and was having to come up against something like that, I would have just cashed in my chips. I would have been like, nope, sorry. I know that we're fighting for a good cause, but yeah, no, that's asking next level craziness. They got big toys. Anyway, I'm guessing that's the way that some people, whenever they go to war, they come up against some of the weaponry that's out there. I couldn't even imagine having to fight with, some people are out there and they're fighting with older technology compared to today's technology. It's just amazing. All right. Let's see here. So this still goes back this way. And I need one of these over here on this side and one on the other side. Here's the other one. I do like this blue and gray scheme that they've got going on for this. It's really neat. Alright, so a couple of 1x2s. One goes on the top, one goes on the bottom. Here's the other one. Those are done. Okay, here we go. Here comes more stickers. Everybody, hold on to your hats. So, we got a 2x2 flat piece here. And it's going to get sticker number 7. So, that is going to be this one right here. Sorry I have to get so quiet whenever I start doing stickers. Because, well, you know how it goes. Those of you that stuck with me for a little bit of time here, I'm on the struggle bus when it comes to it. Alright, here comes the other, and this is going to be sticker number 8. Number 6. Here we go. This is being put on an angle here, so y'all pray for me. Alright, so those are going to get stuck on here. One goes back here. One goes with the black towards the front. Alright. And then this piece is going to get this right here on one side of it, and then another one on the other side. This right here. Alright, and so this is going to all get strapped on to the front. Just like such. Nice. Alright, so just to give you a heads up of what we're doing thus far. flip over here to the front screen. Alright, back to it. Alright, so that's attached onto the front of it here. The next piece is... Oh, man. Alright, so... Sometimes you get Lego sets that just get beat up at the print press, I guess. It's got a... You can see the hole in the page there. But it happens. It's alright. I'm not one of those that's going to stress too much about the quality of the books and things along those lines. The box. I mean, it's nice to have the pieces completely intact, but once again, like I said earlier, I don't buy to, as an investment, or like the article said the other day, the cost of or the price of your Legos is going to just continue increasing greater than that value of gold, and you'll be able to. The thing is whenever you buy Lego or anything else, baseball cards, any collector's items, if you can't find somebody that is actually going to purchase it for the prices that you think is valued at, then it's you can't. It's not going to be worth what you're thinking it is. So just keep that in mind. Keep it in mind. All right. So anyway, so this is going to. What am I doing? Oh, it goes along like this right here. Makes sense. Alright, so that goes there. Then we have a couple of these little blue wing things here. And those are going to go, oh great, so they're getting stickers on them. Alright, so one's getting a number 9. The other's going to get number 8. That's pretty neat. So these little stickers, they actually have 501 on them, so that you know that you bought the 501st. The most elite soldiers that are out there. Let's go ahead and attach this on here. And the other one's going to go the other way. Alright. So this last piece here is going to be, looks like a little radio antenna. And so I need this piece that has the Technic portions. And then I need, looks like this piece is going to go over here on this side here. And through. And then it's the little gray one here is going to go on the other side of it here. Alright. And then these pieces are going to go up underneath here to attach on. 1, number 2. Okay. And that's going to get attached onto the back here. Okay, I see. Gotta turn them. Turn, 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 turn. Forever season. Turn. There we go. Okay. The next, we need this little visor. It's going to get put back here. And that's going to go like such. And then the other one is the little handlebars. And that's going to go up here and attach right in here. So then we need this piece, and it's going to get sticker number 4. Alright, then that's going to get put here along the front. Like such. You can see the 501s on there. Hopefully it's coming through okay. Okay. And what else we got here? Actually, I need another sip of coffee. Apologies, everybody. Delicious. Okay. So that's weird. So I put the wings on there earlier. Oh, I see what I did. So these go low. And these other ones with no stickers go up high. Oh, Clay. What did you do? Kidding. Easy fix. That's one of the easier ones. Alright, so that goes there. And then there should be one more blue wing. Okay. That one gets snapped there. Alright. Done and done for that. Now, next, looks like we're going to start building on some legs here. So this is going to get snapped into here, like such. And then it's going to get sticker number 5. Alright, so there's that one. And then it looks like it gets this little vent. It's going to go here. And then this piece is going to get put along the side here. And this is getting this one pointer here on the side, and then a blue vent along the side. Alright. So then we have this. And goes along here. I see. And then this gets flipped over here. Like such. Alright, so then we have the other leg, and this is going to go like such, and like such, and this goes like this, and then this one, that goes there. And my other sticker, last of the stickers, yay, because I hate stickers. Clay, 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 clay. Okay, alright, so then we need the angle vent. Go back here on the back. Just like building the other one, except in reverse. And then this is going to go here. And then I'm going to put this one pointer here and blue vent side of that. Okay, then this is the other leg connecting like such. Okay, then we need this. This is going to get one of these like this. A couple of these are going to go up underneath here like this on each side. Okay, then this is going to go here. This is going to connect here. And oh no. Flip. All right. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. Time is 9 o'clock. We're making good time, everybody. Good time. Good time. All right. So I'm going to put this vent here. And as you can see, home stretch coming up. Going to need this, and then this little angle thing here is going to go on that, like this. Alright, then that's going to get hooked on here. And then there's this little piece. It's going to go like this, and it's got one of these little angles like this. And then this is going to go like this. Alright, so I need to make 2 of those. That and this. this, like this. Okay. So it looks like I needed to make 2 of these total. I can't stand when they do that. It's like, oh yeah, you need to make 2 of those, but we started on it 2 pages back, so you need to, go back in reverse. All right, so here we go again. One more time. One more time. And then this is going to go up underneath here like this and like this and like this. And let's see here. This is going to go here. And then this blue one is going to go here. This angle goes like this. This is going to go on this thing. This is going to get this angle here. And then this goes on that. And so this gets connected here, this gets connected here. I gotta build one more of these. So it's gonna be this thing and this thing, this thing. Connecting to this thing. Right. 2, just like it asked. Oh, and that's going to be its feet. So like this. Huh. Well, that came together real nice. Alright, so then I need this. This blue is going to go on the outside of it. This gets connected here. And probably guessing same thing over on the other side over here. It's pretty stable for the most part. Then we'll get one of these blues. It's going to go back here on this one. Jason Martin, my old friend. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, sir. Merry Christmas to you and the kids and the wife. Hope everything's going good. Okay, we got 2 more of these. One down here at this angle. Alright. And one over here on this side. I'm going to put a bullet here in the end of this gun. Of course, and then there, of course, there's some extras. And ta-da. Alright, so that's the end of that. Good times. Here we go. So, I'm going to go ahead, flip back around here. Back again. All right, so here we go. This is the set that we just built. You have a walker here that was built with the last bag number 2. You can see, very well detailed. Stands pretty well. Got some good balance and all that's built into it. These were the ones that they rode around in whenever they were often in battle or doing scouting and things along those lines. We'll put this soldier here up here in this seat as well, just so that he can ride or die, which most of the clones did. You know, they were considered expendable in the battles. Put that there. All right, so there you go. That's going to be the walker side, set 2. And here is, once again, our speeder bike. Nicely created. A few extra pieces here, of course. We have the flying soldier, which you can see he has a jetpack on from our 501st. And then you got another one of the soldiers. So 4 total 501st soldiers. Then again, there was 2 of the droids, battle droids. Both of them, very same. So that made up the whole collection overall. Anyway, I would like to go ahead and thank Carlton, Sherry, and Tilly for the wonderful gift. I do greatly appreciate it. I was pleasantly surprised getting Lego for Christmas once again. It's my favorite, and that's what if anybody asked me what I wanted for Christmas, it was Lego. So thanks, buddy. Thanks, Jason. I see. That was a fun build. This was one of the shorter ones. So definitely looking forward to it. Good to see you, buddy. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Anyway, so yeah, we got our walkers, we got our other pieces, the speeder bike, Gamora, which I was having a hard time with the name with at the first of the show. There she is. Thank you again for the wonderful Christmas presents. So now, here we go. This is what some of you have been waiting for quite a while, and I'm glad you stuck around. So for this next, this or that, the first one for 2022, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building something amazing. But you, the listener and the watcher, get to vote for what I'll be building next. The voting I will set on Facebook, Twitter, and on, let's see, probably TikTok as well, everywhere that I'm living a Lego life. You can go to livingalegolife.com, and on that page you'll see that I have 3 different links. Then you can click on any of those 3 and it'll take you to my sites at the social areas that I'm available at. And so I will try to put ways for you to vote on all of the this or that challenge. So, for the this or that challenge, first one of 2022, we have 2 wonderful Lego sets. And I'm super excited about both of them. So, which direction we go, whichever one you vote on, my friends, we're going to have a fun time with it. Because it's going to be a big, beautiful set. It's going to take a while to build each one of those. So, it will be spread out over, I would say, maybe a couple of months' time. Just to be honest with you, multiple shows. So, both of these places, they're considered cities. One is, let's see here. One of the characters in the movie explained it as a dodgy place, or has a dodgy place that comes right off of it. The other one was explained as a wretched hive of scum and villainy. So, if any of you know what those 2 places are, those are what our next challenge is going to be. So, for our this or that 2022 first quarter build, the this item that you will be voting on is going to be the Moss Eisley Cantina. Yeah, baby. Beautiful. Alright, so I will mark this one as the this item for whenever you vote. I will say this dash Moss Eisley Cantina. The that for you to vote off of is the other one. Don't get too excited, because I'm excited. The that out of the this and that challenge is going to be... That's right. That's right. Diagon Alley. Straight from the Harry Potter world. It's going to be amazing. So, from the this or that challenge, which would you rather see? Will it be this? The Moss Eisley Cantina? Or will it be the that? Diagon Alley? The choice is yours, because I leave it in your hands of which one that you and I will build together right here on our show. So, with all that being said, I just greatly appreciate all of those that have joined us tonight. I have had a great time with the build of the Christmas items that were provided to me by my brother and his family. I love them very much, and I love you all very much, and I greatly appreciate all of you joining us tonight. So, with all that being said, this has been another great episode of Living a Lego Life, and I look forward to spending more time and hearing and seeing your votes for the this or that challenge coming up soon. Have a great and blessed night. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'm looking forward to it. We already got one vote on the that item. So, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And we're off. Have a great night, everybody.